Okay, good evening. Welcome to medquiz. Welcome. Today is the 5th of September. I wanted to share with you what I was up to. So for today, I will mostly share about the progress of medquiz and what we have been doing so far. Okay, so far, I've been trying to work on the app. Let me show it to you guys. So this is Glide. This is my laptop here. I was using Google to, get these logos for the notes of the app, and I was using ChatGPT to translate, like the titles of the courses to have their names in English and in French. So right now, I'm going to show you the app. So that is the app right there. I've called it medquiz 5 because that is the 5th version of medquiz in principle. I think the 4th version came out in January. I think from September 2000 or from September of last year to December of last year. I think we came up with 3 versions here. The first version had just the notes. The second version had the answers. The third version, the first had the notes. Second had the questions. I think October. The third had the answers. I think the third. Anyway, something. Then the fourth. I think the fourth came with short cases. I don't remember again, but it was something like that. Now for the 5th version, what is new there is that we have finally added the notes. We have completed the notes from the 1st to the 5th year, and not just that. I've also added the questions from the 1st to the 5th year. Though there were still things to make to adjust. I think the big deal now is that we have added the option to have free users, and what again? We have also added the sites for dentists and pharmacists. So I'm going to show you what the app looks like. Let me show you. Okay, so this is the app here. This is Glide, where I work. You can see the code of the app, things like that, brief. So this is the app itself. This is the app. This is how the app is going to look on my phone. Basically like this on somebody's phone. And the cool thing with Glide is that you have the mobile view and the view may be on the tablet or on a laptop. So that's it. Quite impressive, right? Though we have not yet finished with the design, I think, yes. Okay, as you can see, this is part. I've been working on this part for the last 2 days, like let me say about 14 hours. This part. But I think that was the major part because that was where there was so much work to basically there I was trying to classify the lectures. I'll show you. So here basically what I was trying to do was to classify the topics and I linked them to the notes. So yesterday, if you remember, I typed in all of this text here. Today I created these relations. So I linked the notes to every topic. And we have close to 300 topics there, like 400 or something. And there are close to 5,000 notes. So just imagine the stress of doing that. But I did it today, so I'm quite proud of that. So that is the back end. Here are the notes. But anyways, yeah, I will show you on Google Sheet because here, it's just white and black. On Google Sheet, I used the same method I told you guys during the last video, this color coding. And I think here you can really see through each course. Each course is separated by a color code, by color, and it just make the reading much more faster. And the good thing with that is, if tomorrow we have to hire somebody to work with us, I don't know, an engineer or something, it will be much more easier to to walk throughout the code to explain to the person. Yeah, somehow. Anyways, back end. Anyways, let's go back to the app. So this is general medicine, the lectures. I classified it per level, as you can see. It's the same as the ones of last year. There have not been any big difference, but a major difference is that for the previous version, let me show you here. This was the previous version. We had two sections: the original section and the translation. The problem with that particular one was that with that system, I used so much space. Though it was also quite good, but anyways, I can't really explain it here. But with that system, in fact, it was so complicated. But it had its own advantages, but it took also a lot of space. Yeah, so with this new system, now to have this in two separate sheets, Google Sheets, because these ones are in two separate tables, let me say Glide tables or Google Sheets. I have them in one year. So the trick is that you would just come here and you would just come to this page here with the link to the original notes and the translated notes. As you can see, when you click on it, you will have access to the notes with no particular problem. They are loading. You see, this is the note here. They translated. Yes. How was it? Yeah. So, what do you think of that feature? The next part. Yeah. So that was it. That was it. Alright. Then I will show you. Then we have to the 10th year. Everything. So it's basically the same concept that I've used there. Though I still have to complete some translations, but I won't do it now. Yeah. Okay. For the next version, we have for the dentist. Still the same principle. Input this match view. As for the dentist, this one took so much time to put each logo. just to have each logo there, I took like 5 hours, and it was a bit boring, but I finally think that it was worth the effort of doing that. Then here is for the pharmacist. Basically the same style, and if you realize for each field I used different logos to represent the lectures. The reason is that I want to have a feature called dynamic search, because now since we are growing with since the database of the notes is getting large, I want to have a feature called dynamic search. Dynamic search would help us search like for notes like Google search, so that you scroll to every single note. You can easily search for the notes, and then you find it easily with no particular problem. Though I don't yet know if it will be a free or a paid feature. Anyways, but I will see what to do concerning that. So that's the basic principle of the app. The notes from first to the last semester, everything is there. So that was just for the homepage. For tomorrow, the main one for tomorrow will be to design your homepage. No, I'll leave the designing towards the end. So for the design of this page, I'll leave it towards the end. I'm not in a rush. What I'm trying to do is to firstly design the lectures and the questions. The main thing that I'm trying to do now is that I'm trying to get the essential features. The prettiness of the app, yes, is quite good. The app is going to be good. But what I'm trying to do now is to just work on the functionality of the app. I've already done the first one to link the notes. Yes. The second one that I will need to do is now to link the questions. Then once I'm done with that one, I think tomorrow is Thursday, so that by Friday, now on Friday, I will just design an app. Just design it, make it attractive. My target is maybe to launch it by let me say Sunday or Monday, any of those days. Yeah, so I think I've already done the feature that was free. I will now work on the questions. For the questions, there were some answers there, but I'm not too happy with some of the answers there. Another thing that I saw was that the client was offering again a free trial of their AI, the Glide AI. Yeah, Glide AI for 1 month in their business section, and they give you 10,000 updates. So I had thought that I could use Glide's trial and maybe use AI to have every answer to every question. Though my problem too is that the problem with Glide AI is that most AIs, most of the answers are correct, but there were some answers that might be wrong. I want the answers to be unique, like for each question to be checked, but it takes a lot of time. And for the last 5 days, I've not really studied. I've studied, but it was very brief. The main aim is that at least for tomorrow is that tomorrow I want to resume with my studies. Yes, because I've already done most of the work now. At least I have less pressure. I can still even work on the questions this night so that by tomorrow I can resume my studies, be revising. Yeah, because I'm going to the feature. And anyways, another important feature that I want to work on is the blog, the articles. Another one is going to be free. I think what I want people to understand now is that I'm trying to work on the free section now. Though there's no money, but at least it will create some sense of like people are going to know about the app through that free model. And I think that from the likes of Google or Facebook, it is a free model that has worked for most people. So though it's a bit hard and expensive, but I think that on the long term it's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it. So that's it. Anyways, so right now what I'm going to do now is that I'm first of all going to bathe, then I'll pray, spend time with Jesus. Yeah, also about Jesus, I think as a Christian it's very important, not as a Christian, but as a human being, it's important to know Jesus and have him in your life. And this Christian journey, it's really, really hard. Personally, my own journey has been full of ups and downs, with situations that I cannot really explain. But I've realized that Jesus said it won't be easy, but if we hold on to him, we will have peace. There's a scripture that says that in this world we will have tribulation, but rest assured that he has conquered the world. One of my main aims also in building this app is that it's not just, I don't want to, it's not new in tech that, or people that want to get famous. That's okay. That to get famous, you need to sell your soul or do something like that. I don't want to be that kind of person or people. But it's really hard. Seriously, it's really hard. But I don't want to give up because Jesus has not given up on me. And it's hard. Sometimes. But I think the most important thing is to show this willingness and to keep pushing. Despite how many times you fall, you keep pushing, and the more you do it, the more you get better at it. So okay, thank you for watching this video. We'll see you tomorrow. Okay.